Let's take a ride. I gotta go over to the take a ride. Certainly a nice day out today. Well, if my golf cart would start. There we go, there we go. So, Congress or Senate coming back in to talk to Trump or to debate about this government shutdown. Who cares? Who cares? Leave it shut. Has no effect on me. You know what? It's not like people are going to lose their pay. Even if your pay is delayed, you're going to get your money. Trust me. You're going to get your money. So, people need to stop with all this nonsense. Government shutdown. They shut down some national parks. Some other nonsense. Some Boulder Dash. But at least they want to bring home all the troops in Syria. How long has that been going on now? 5, 6, 7 years? And, even better, bringing home the troops in Afghanistan. How long has that been going on now? 18 years? Please. Put some stuff in the shed, my storage unit. But, yeah, I mean, about time they brought them troops home, and like, to think some people would complain about this. Like, really? Really? But it's a good thing. Bring the troops home. Keep the government shut. Close it up. You don't need them anyway. They really don't accomplish much. Or if they do, they cost too much money. It's too inflated. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let me put you down here. What else going on in the world? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Oh, Trump wants to build this wall. Saying they don't want to fund it. I like Ted Cruz's idea. You know, take the money from El Chapo. Take all that drug money. Just use that. Use the El Chapo drug money. It's a good idea. Anyway, it's almost the weekend. Have a good day. Okay, this is in Rolling Stone. That was in my Yahoo. This is today. Today the story is trans man makes history as pro boxer. That's the dude, chick, dude. Apparently, I guess they might have got to be some sort of welterweight. I don't even know their weight class. Okay, so he was a fighter, a woman fighter, and he began hormone treatment. Okay, Manuel began medical transitioning not long after. He had some sort of injury, which I don't know what happened, and eventually a mastectomy, hormone treatment and a mastectomy, and then 2 years after his fine, went $6,000 to remove his breasts and create a male-shaped chest that his grandmother paid for. Okay. Okay, so apparently he won against Hugo Aguilar. He's kind of odd looking. Historic win. And the other fighter didn't even come over and congratulate him, just bounced. This is very odd. This is really just weird.
Feeling emotionally right
Those
now.
are being interviewed.
Oh man, I think if everyone knew what it took to get to this point, it's been almost
bizarre.
2 years since I've been
kind of feel bad. It's just
I was saying was,
they're just booing the crap out of him, her, whatever. First professional win. I don't know. If you allow this, if you allow men women to fight men if they could do it, sure. But in general, put a man and a woman, put a man in the ring with women, any they will get killed. It's this whole thing here. No, I'm not buying it. I mean, I don't have nothing against this person, but I'm just not buying this stuff.
What's next is I've got some naysayers out there I need to prove that I deserve to be in here as well. I'm not in here just for one show, for one fight. Like, this is something I love.
Beard.
I'm not done with this sport. I'll be back.
What do you have to say to all those people that have followed you and supported you through this incredible public yet
very strange world.
I say to everyone who's
this guy, I'm not even, the guy who just left. It's like he almost took a dive.
Thank you so
I don't
much.
know.
I couldn't be here without you.
They're really trying to push this agenda. It's very strange.
My coaches, my beautiful partner, my family, my friends, my fans. There's so many people that
everything's so generic. My beautiful partners, a male, female, cat, dog. You don't even know.
Congrats on your win. I'll take it back to you guys now.
Anyway.
Yes, thank you very much. Great job there with Matt Manuel after.
I don't know. It's definitely an agenda. There's definitely something odd going on in the world.
Started off, had to be somewhat nervous, but really settled in nicely.
Yeah, he started off a little nervous, throwing a lot of shots, and then the second round, he just got caught with the right hand. He didn't caught with the right hand throughout the whole round. Then the third round, he adapted, started boxing a lot more, started keeping Hugo on the outside. And then the fourth round, Hugo started to, dictate the pace and try to win the round. But the judges seen it, that Pat was outboxed them, and they kept him on the outside. And
how many rounds was it? It's a featherweight match, but how many rounds? They threw 4 rounds? Let me show you a picture of this woman, Jacqueline Hart. There she is. That's Jacqueline Hart. Almost feel bad for her. She's in charge of the Trust and Safety program at Patreon. Boy, is she in a pickle. I predict they will probably let her go in the next couple of months. Or maybe not. But, wow. See, this is Matt Christensen, and this is, she did a transcript with them, and, well, it wasn't a transcript, she called into...
With concerns, and there was obviously a lot of concern last week, so I wanted to follow up with creators on the platform. So even though you didn't reach out to us, we had others that reached out.
So, she basically says their platform is absolutely totally subjective. They don't believe in free speech. There's no guidelines, there's no rules. They decide who stays on and who gets kicked off. She pushes blame to the payment processors like Visa, MasterCard, but it's, wow. So, this free speech, as long as it stays in line with what we deem appropriate. Now, Sargon used the N-word. However, he used the N-word when referring to a group that he's on a podcast with, I believe, to a bunch of neo-Nazis. It wasn't on his channel, it wasn't on Patreon, but he still got deplatformed for it. Milo got deplatformed because of his association with the Proud Boys, even though he disavowed them. Lauren Southern got deplatformed because of something she did when they were confronting those NGO boats that were bringing migrants across the straits into Italy. She got deplatformed for that as some sort of violence. It's just a very sad situation. They really do need some sort of internet bill of rights with guidelines for all of these things to kind of conform to. Because to say that there is, they say there's rules and guidelines, but that's still subjective to what we deem appropriate. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So here's some more of this. You can see it's great. This is Matt Christensen, and this is on Sargon's channel.
But it's not like I said, we don't have an algorithm that's trolling our site for us.
Okay, so just to be clear, what we're talking about then is user reports. We're empowering the mob to notify you. And then you're going to make a subjective decision, as you've described, about what is and is not allowed.
No!
She says no. Sorry, John, it's funny. But that's exactly what they're doing. They can go back and look at your Twitters from 10 years ago, tweets, conversations, maybe an inappropriate conversation you had at a party that somebody recorded on a cell phone, and then they'll use it against you.